Welcome back to our live show. April is Autism Awareness Month, and the Autism Society of Central Virginia has several events this month and in May, one of which is the 15th anniversary of the Autism Society of Central Virginia's 5K Run Walk. Becky Boswell, the Executive Director with the Autism Society of Central Virginia, is with us this morning to fill us in. Becky, we were just catching up. It's great to see you again.
Good to see you again too, Jessica.
This is a super busy month for the organization with great reason.
It is. You know, our mission 365 days a year is to improve the lives of all impacted by autism by maximizing the quality of life of those individuals who live with autism every day. And in April, a lot of folks want to help us do that, and we appreciate that. We have a Ride for Autism motorcycle ride coming up Saturday in Dinwiddie. We'll be at Kings Dominion all day for Autism Awareness Day on Saturday. We have a car show coming up in Amelia, a vendor craft show in Colonial Heights at the end of the month. So we're busy all the time in April, but we want folks to know that we're here every day to provide information and referral, education, scholarships, social and recreational opportunities for those individuals who are living with autism.
And it sounds like with such a variety of events on so many dates, you know, folks who are watching right now can make a point to come out, learn more, and support.
Absolutely.
And at the same time, you get to interact with so many people who have questions.
That's right, and people that still don't know that we are here in the community to provide the support to the individuals at any age and any stage who live with autism, and the families and the professionals that support them.
Autism looks different for many people.
Every individual is different, correct.
And talk us through that for anybody who's not familiar with really what autism is and how it can, how it manifests, really.
Absolutely, be happy to do that. Autism is a developmental disability. It is a lifelong developmental disability, so once an individual is diagnosed with autism, that individual does have autism throughout their life. So the Autism Society of Central Virginia provides information and supports and services at any age, from diagnosis through adulthood, and at any stage of the spectrum. As you mentioned, every individual with autism is different. They present with different abilities and talents and some challenges. So what we do is try and provide the resources that benefit that individual.
And that spectrum phrase is really key, because it can look so different even between boys and girls.
Absolutely.
And within boys and girls, it can be almost a light diagnosis and then a full-fledged.
Absolutely, and in different categories. So some individuals have difficulty with communication, verbal communication, where some individuals with autism have high verbal skills, or highly intelligent. Some individuals will need help throughout their life with independent living skills, while others just need a little bit of help with social coaching. So it's important to look at each individual as just that, an individual with autism, and promote the strengths and talents that they provide and they have to offer our community.
Becky, we see that the number of diagnoses is growing. Is that because there are more prevalent cases or instances, or is it because we are recognizing it earlier and getting a proper diagnosis earlier?
I think it's a little of both. We really do not know what causes autism, and I believe there will be a myriad, a lot of reasons that autism develops in individuals, because it does look so different. It doesn't make sense to me personally that one thing causes autism. I believe that we're doing a better job with diagnosis, more accurate diagnosis. Diagnostic tools have improved over the years. I also believe that some individuals who were previously diagnosed with an intellectual disability or another developmental disability are now being more accurately diagnosed on the autism spectrum. We're able to diagnose those individuals who are more on the higher functioning or Asperger's end of the spectrum, with better tools now.
And the majority of diagnoses are happening in children or as adults?
We're seeing predominantly in children, and between 2 and 7 years of age, depending on what characteristics they present with. So early assessment is important. It's key. We know that early diagnosis and assessment improves outcomes. However, we are seeing individuals in their teen years who have been able to, who are highly intelligent and been able to do well in school, but those social pressures kind of hit in that adolescence period, as they do with everyone, but individuals with autism aren't as well able to cope with those. And even we get calls from individuals who are adults that say, I've done this research, I think that I'm on the autism spectrum. Where can I go to find a diagnosis or services and supports as an adult? 1 in 68 individuals is on the autism spectrum today, and 1 in 42 boys, because it is more prevalent, 4 to 5 times more prevalent in boys than girls. And so we have thousands of people in our community that are affected by autism, and even more families and professionals that support them. And it's our job at the Autism Society of Central Virginia to help.
Yeah, and hundreds of thousands that can come out and help you help.
Absolutely.
Thank you for everything you're doing.
Thanks, Jessica.
We're going to share some information. Join the Autism Society Central Virginia for their 15th annual 5K Run Walk coming up Saturday, May 27th at the Innsbrook Pavilion. It begins at 8 a.m. For all the information the Autism Society has to offer and more about the 5K Run Walk, you can visit our website, WTVR.com/VTM later today. And of course, all of those fantastic events in April will be there too. Be sure you check those out. Thanks again,
Thank
Becky.
you.